So being in recovery gets you a chance to look at your own karma, and after you're in recovery for a while, you can see the karma of the world, which I am able to do. So the world is in denial about sexual abuse. The world is in denial about biological weapons. Um, I was infected with a biological weapon when I was a kid, and I've been infected with the biological weapon for years, and I'm a survivor of that. And a lot of people aren't. They get tumors and check out eventually. But I studied everything I could to prevent that karma from happening to me. But, you can look as far as you want and look whatever direction you want. It's a different journey or whatever, but if you want to live, you need to study. And studying is easy now. We all have the internet. I mean, back in the day, and go to support groups, go to AANA, SA, ACOA, or whatever, and go to support groups and all that. But it's easy to study now about life and look in the mirror. I mean, some good, solid friends that'll give you some honest feedback is a good bet. But there was a ton of resources, but you'd have to go down to the library and check out a book. I'm not against books, and I think they should keep books, because what happens is if everything goes electronic, they're going to be able to change history. So, and in some countries they're doing that. They're changing history about the world, and they're destroying books. I mean, that's what Germany did, in the beginning of that war. They were burning books, or all countries they're burning books. So you still want your books, so you'll have the facts and all that on paper, so they can't be electronically manipulated. And so they're not keeping enough of stuff on books, so it can be electronically manipulated. Can, will, and is. But now you can get information. I'm going to contradict myself easy electronically. You can just God, somebody saw that barcode. Now they're going to copy it. But anyways, you can, but wasn't mic up? But you can get information easily on the internet now. So you can look it up all. And a lot of stuff is classified under conspiracy theories. And you have to put it under that classification. They won't let you tell the truth. So you have to look up conspiracy theories. But if you look into those conspiracy theories really closely, probably a good percentage of them are real, what's really going on. So conspiracy theories is a good way to start if you want to look at the world karma, government karma, whatever. And people that badmouth the status quo or whatever is another good place to look at the world's karma. But it's pretty obvious, It's really obvious. So I'm glad that I'm not participating in the world's karma in a negative way. I have that choice now. And the world's karma it's going to destroy itself. And when it does, I don't know if it'll be a full recycle. Like if people will be back on the planet again, nobody knows. But some people are in serious denial and they think it's not going to end. It's not going to destroy itself. But it will destroy itself before the sun burns out. I mean, it's headed that way. If you look at the factors, we got pollution. That's a no-brainer there. I mean, the environment can only take so much abuse. I mean, if I dump a quart of oil in the water, it's one thing. 50 million people or a billion people do that, it's a totally different story. Or that bar of soap, 50 million people, 5 billion people throw it in the water or whatever. I mean, that would totally impact the environment or whatever. And they're deliberately making cars and products and stuff, so we have to keep rebuying them, and that creates garbage and destroys natural resources and all that. So there's all the pollution going on with that, and there's the nukes that have the lifespan of a few billion years, you know. I mean, nukes will probably be here longer than the humans will, or they definitely will. Yeah, then you have the environmental factor, and you have the war factor, but you have like the whole world will get nuked and destroy itself factor. Then you have the biological weapons factor, which is going on, but it's a controlled biological weapon. But if it gets out of hand, the biological weapons, then that'd wipe everybody out too. Depending on the biological weapon, it might wipe out some species and stuff too. So you have all those factors, and then you have all these weapons and nuclear weapons and biological